Google I/O Developer Conference begins on Wednesday. It's the biggest nerd party of the year, but here's what the rest of us should expect. Right now, when you think of Android, you think of it on a phone, or maybe on a tablet, or if you're really crazy, you think of it on your face. This year, Google's hoping you're going to think of it in a whole lot of other places. The first place is on your wrist. Android Wear has already been announced, but at I/O, we should be seeing a lot more of it. The beautiful round Moto 360 and the utilitarian square LG G Watch should be taking center stage, and we're hoping to find out when they'll be released and see how Android works as a wearable. Samsung and HTC have said they're on board too, and who knows, they could surprise us with new hardware. But beyond the wrist, there's also cars. Google already has a partnership with Audi, GM, Honda, and more, but hopefully we'll learn what all that means this week. One hint, something called Google Auto Link, which apparently will let you control your Android phone from your dashboard or steering wheel. Next up, your TV. Google's had a really tough time getting the living room right. Google TV and the Nexus Q are notable failures, but it had a win with a Chromecast, and next up is Android TV. We're expecting an entirely new interface that's simpler, cleaner, and a whole lot more like regular Roku's or Apple TVs. It's less ambitious than what Google has tried before, but for TV, simpler is better. But what about those phones and tablets? It might be time for Google to release an entirely new version of Android. All the rumors out there right now are pretty difficult to stitch together, but it's a good bet that we should be seeing a big visual refresh. And maybe, finally, we'll see Android and Chrome OS get closer. There's also a good chance we'll see a new Nexus tablet or two this week. What else? It's tough to say. We've seen rumors of a touch-friendly version of Chrome OS, and that Chromebook Pixel is really overdue for a refresh. Google Plus seems to be less of a focus than it was before, especially since Senior Vice President Vic Condotra left the company. That doesn't mean we won't see something from the social network. Keep an eye out for photos. There's also that Nest acquisition to think about. Will it expand beyond smart thermostats and smoke detectors? Oh, one last thing. Don't count out Weird Google. This is a company that's researching self-driving cars, internet providing balloons, modular phones, artificial intelligence, and even ways to cheat death itself. CEO Larry Page once wished he could set up a special part of the planet for completely unregulated experimentation, and co-founder Sergey Brin once orchestrated a live skydiving event in the middle of a keynote. Basically, anything can and will happen at Google I/O, and we'll be there live to report it all.